everyone. It's JMPankey, and I'm here live with Ashley Reynolds from Elmore Mountain Therapeutics. And welcome, Ashley. We're so excited to have you here live in the Hive. And
Thanks so much for having me.
To share some more information, kind of a little bit of a teaser on the people that are on what Elmore Mountain Therapeutics is all about, and for the people attending our SpaHive event at the Essex Resort coming up in less than a month, so June 20th. They can get a sneak peek into the brand and the life of Elmore Mountain Therapeutics. So first of all, I'm so excited that you're going to be at the SpaHive event, and I'm so grateful for the introduction to you from the Essex Resort, from Lana and Maureen. So we're so grateful for that. And for anyone that hasn't heard of Elmore Mountain Therapeutics, tell me a little bit about yourself and the inspiration behind your brand.
Sure. So I am the president and co-founder of Elmore Mountain Therapeutics. We are a full spectrum CBD extract company that sources 100% from Vermont. And we started our company in May of 2017 after my own personal battle with postpartum anxiety and depression. I found CBD to be an amazing ease of those symptoms, and I felt so compelled to spread the word to other women and other mothers about this beautiful healing plant. So we built our company based on education, access, permission. Our industry is heavily unregulated, and so we wanted to pave the way to show that safety can really translate into quality assurance. And so if we could provide certificates of analysis for potency and for purity, that we could not only prove that what we have on the label is in the bottle, but continue to prove the safety of this product as a medicinal product.
That's great because, I know we're going to get into it a little bit later, but CBD is a huge buzz. And I personally have been on this mission to figure out, what's one CBD versus another CBD, and as someone that's been in the spa industry for 26 plus years, I feel pretty savvy with products and ingredients, but of course, new things are always coming up. And so I'm glad just right out of the gate, you differentiated a few things that I think are key when looking at CBD brands for your business. So thank you so much for that. Let's see. I know you also do private labeling for spas.
That's right. So
I'd love to hear more. Give us a snapshot. How you partner with spas, and I love your private label for the Essex. I'm not going to spill the beans what it is, but I am in love with it.
Well, I brought a couple here. So we have 5 SKUs that we private label, if you guys can see these. So that is branded for the Essex. So we have 5 SKUs that we have worked on and love that are specifically and exclusively available to spas. So Elmore Mountain Therapeutics has some awesome branded products as well, some balms and tinctures. None of our private label offerings for the spas are anything that we brand. So it's really a value added item to any spa menu, because you have to literally go to that spa to purchase these products or to have these products used on you. So there's a really nice little mystique that goes along with it. We partnered with a women-owned formulator here in Vermont. Everything that we make is handmade. Everything that we make is organic. We really wanted to take this line on the road so that we could do all the heavy lifting for spas. I know from working with the Essex and Top Notch, Healthy Living, Cambridge Naturals, that having products and new products come to market, not only the product formulation, but the design and then the actual pretty finished product that hits the shelf is very time consuming. And we're all so busy that if you have a CBD source that you can trust, a formulator that you can see the quality, because we also use that particular formulator for some of our own EMT CBD branded products, that we stand behind everything we do. All of our quality assurance for the CBD sourcing that we have for our spa line are all the same certificates of analysis for our mother batches that we use for the CBD. All of these products will be available at the SpaHive event at the Essex to test out. We're going to have a massage therapist on site so you can feel it. Because our industry is so new and because it's so heavily unregulated, I love the slogan, just do it, when it comes to using CBD, especially on a topical level. Nike has already taken that slogan, but seeing is believing. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to try the products to see how they really work on you, and then you'll see that it's not just... it lives up to its hype, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one that's slow to adopt trends. Mm-hmm. Because, I don't recommend for my clients, let's jump on the bandwagon of every single trend, mm-hmm. Because that can be expensive and tiresome and labor intensive. Mm-hmm. So I am usually kind of slow to jump on things, and I'm like, I don't need the CBD. I don't need, I have this, I have that. And then I tried it, mm-hmm. and I was like, ooh, now I get it.
It's an awesome entry point. I mean, the absorption rate is only 2%, which I think in the amount of milligrams we put in these products are relatively low. And I think that people have a misconception that high concentrations of topical CBD is better because it's more expensive typically. Yes. And it's not. I mean, seeing is believing. I mean, we have 25 and 50 milligrams in our products in a 1 ounce to a 4 ounce. And yeah, I mean, they work beautifully. And, somebody who is nervous about trying CBD for the first time, at least internally, you can get a lot of relief. I mean, you got to be careful about what you say, but you can get a lot of relief from just topical application.
Right, of course. And I had a quick question about, so if I'm a spa, mm-hmm. and I have sort of a signature scent, mm-hmm. are you able to customize something for me?
100%. Yep. So the Essex is known for their raspberry or rosemary spearmint. And so we made a coarse soaking salt for them specifically with that signature scent.
That's great. That's
easy
awesome.
To do. Mm-hmm.
And so now the hot topic, we all know that CBD is like the buzz of, I feel like, every industry right now. Like we can get it at the drugstore, at the gas station. There's all these shops popping up. What makes your brand stand out? I know we talked a little bit about, certification and organic and testing. But what should we as a consumer, we as spa owners and spa directors know? What's mm-hmm. important for us to know?
So right off the bat, when it comes to the litigious aspects of things, so we are a company that has product and general liability. We are a company that works with a accredited FDIC bank. Not only do we do our quality assurance and our due diligence to give you the best and purest products possible. But that, for me, I feel like is the base. So that needs to be step number one. If the companies that you are vetting out there don't have those things, bye-bye. The second thing is sourcing. So we source all of our product from Vermont. We test our seeds, we test our flowers, we test the plant at all different cycles of its life cycle, because we're looking for THC content and keeping sure that we are compliant, which again, you need to, for federal compliance with our products, full spectrum means there is THC in our product under 0.3%. Mm-hmm. When it comes to topicals, that's something that we can ship to almost all 50 states. Louisiana, we can't work with right now. Another talk for another day. But again, that's number one, is where is this plant coming from? So there are certain countries that grow a bulk amount of hemp and are shipping that into the United States and are heavily, heavily notorious for having heavy metals, lead, aren't organic. And I mean, if we're putting these things on our skin, which we know absorbs, we're putting this in our body, which we know is very sensitive. I mean, you don't want to be doing more harm than good, not knowing what are in these products. So demanding testing and transparency, demanding to know where the sourcing is of the flower is really, really important. So again, those are all base model things. What really separates EMT CBD from the rest is that we have always had a commitment to women forward, being women owned. I mean, that's a trend. We're seeing that people are marketing towards women. Early studies are showing that 80% of the consumer of CBD products are women. I think that's amazing. It's a female plant. In my opinion, I feel like it's really meant for women. So it's not a surprise to see that that's a trend in the market, but it's also what's trending. So, from the get-go, EMT, before CBD was even cool, was putting women forward, was collaborating with women. And when I say collaborating, it means not only do we have a woman formulator for our topicals, but my chocolate partner, my dog treat partner, my coffee partners, 90% of my retail locations are all owned by women. And I felt like when I started my company a few years ago that there weren't a lot of women sort of putting their hats in the arena. And so what do we do as women? Power in numbers. I felt like the more women I could educate about the litigious aspects that I talked to you guys about earlier, but also giving people the confidence to lean into this new industry, that you don't have to be afraid, that your amazing talents that you bring, if you're a chocolatier or a beauty care or even a spa and massage therapist, that this is the time to lean into this industry. And the more I could be sort of a spokesperson, the more I found more partners. And I mean, yes, that's good for us because we source their CBD, but it's more than that. I'm more interested in the CBD, and yes, we have a great product. And that, like I said, is the base model, is having a really clean, pure product. What else can you do?
Right, exactly.
So entering the spa world and doing these formulations and working with these, bigger entities to sort of share that on a bigger level, not only to their guests, but also as a corporation. I mean, that's what I love to do now. And most of those, spa and wellness areas and spas are owned and operated by women. So it's really the perfect marriage.
Right. It is perfect. You make an excellent point that I didn't even think about. And of course, at the SpaHive, being a woman's owned company,
which is amazing. That's awesome.
And trying to make big impacts in this big pool of spa and wellness. Mm-hmm. I love to support women-owned businesses, so that is really so amazing. And I think another teaser is you're going to be bringing some of that chocolate with you, right?
That's right. Yes. So I have actually a couple new edible partners that are wonderful and very available for spa additions as well, but also just to add a little something extra to the event. So we'll be bringing our chocolate partner, our honey partner, and our marshmallow partner.
That is so exciting. So those of you that have not signed up to attend the SpaHive at the Essex Resort in Vermont yet, I think we have about 7 tickets available. So very, very limited, especially being close to a month out. Maybe it's 3 weeks out. So sign up today so that you can meet Ashley, try some of her amazing CBD products, and all the other amazing vendors that are going to be at the SpaHive event, as well as the Essex Resort Spa team and culinary team. I guarantee it's going to be a fun time, and it's a great place to visit. And those of you that have signed up, good for you. Yay. Now you're going to meet Ashley, as well as a lot of the other vendors that you've already met through our pre-event interviews. So Ashley, I know you're crazy busy being a mom and, having this hot business located in Vermont. So I'm glad that you could take a few minutes to chat with me.
Thank you.
And I'm really excited to see you on June 20th in Vermont.
Yes!
Amazing. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. We'll see you
Bye.
soon.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.